Hello there, Vault Explorers. It's been a while since we put out any videos on our channel. We've been kind of busy with work and life as it happens. But I got some free time on my hands and got the Himalayan and the T-Dub out of the garage to kind of start them up and, you know, keep things going. And the Himalayan won't start. I had it plugged into one of the Harbor Freight's battery tenders, and it was giving me the flashing red of doom. So what that's telling us is that the battery, it's either got a bad connection or the battery is damaged or bad. So what I'm about to do here for you guys and girls is show you a trick that I learned off of the YouTubes. I did not come up with this myself. I wish I did, because it's pretty cool. And it's worked before. It's gonna take about 5 to 10 minutes of your day, 5 minutes to get to your battery and another 5 minutes to do the trick. And we'll go from there. Stand by. What you'll need to do is get to your battery compartment. Luckily for us on the Himalayan, it's just 3 hex screws and 1 fake one right there, and then it just pops right off, and then I have easy access to the battery. So what we're going to use is a Harbor Freight, what is it, a Centec 4-in-1 jumper. Doesn't matter. What we're using is this, and we're going to give the battery a little bit of a kickstart, like a defibrillator. And it's not going to necessarily charge the bike, but it's going to refresh the battery. So what you need to do is get these big old alligator honking clamps and work it in there. Okay, now us Vault Explorers like to overcome problems. Obviously I don't want to have to take out this whole battery. I got to get this bracket off here, start pulling stuff out. So what we're going to do is use a little ingenuity here, a little Vault Explorer ingenuity. What I did was spent, gosh, maybe under $10 on an electrical set, you know, accessories, you know, these little clamps, butt connectors and things like that at Harbor Freight, my favorite store. And used a lot of the extra wires off of one of the other battery tenders and just made a jumper. So what we're gonna do is, this is gonna go to the battery, and the other end there, we're gonna just use on the large clamps. This is the package that I bought from Harbor Freight. Electrical clip assortment. And it's got 4 of those, the clips that I used on there, but it also has other assortments that you can use, other type of clips, roach clips, I guess they called them. And you can make all sorts of sizes. I'm gonna make another one with these flat kind of teeth, and I think that'll be better for what we're doing with the motorcycles, to get into battery compartments without having to yank the batteries out. So like I said, we're gonna come in here and use the clamps like so and like so. Gonna use the clamps like the Futurama mobster, if you guys know that one. Pause for insert.
The clamps! Or a clamp-like device.
Okay. So what we're doing here, like I said, just using these smaller clamps to connect to the big clamps to connect to the battery. So do this at your own risk, at your own peril, okay? But I have done this before, and it works like a charm. Believe me. All right, no, don't believe me. Just watch and observe and learn, okay? And for the, actually, you know what? A lot of people have been very good about not being naysayers on our channel, and I really appreciate that. And there've been some jackasses making, you know, rude and just stupid comments, and you know, we kind of blow them off. I appreciate you guys understanding that I am not a mechanic, and I just kind of like figure stuff out, like to have fun. We just like to have fun on our channel. So anyways, back to the show. Now that we're connected there in our makeshift Vault Explorer Vault Explorer fashion, sorry. All we're gonna do is turn this bad boy on. We got a green for go. Boom. Okay, I'm having a heck of a time making this video, so it might look a little janky, but you know, what do you expect from the Vault? Anyways, the punchline is you're gonna plug this thing in, all right? Do your battery for 5 minutes, okay? And what that's gonna do is kind of wake up, rejuvenate, reset. I don't care what you call it. I'm not a electrical technician, whatever. It's just YouTube magic. I apologize. Anyways, after the 5 minutes, we're gonna plug it back in and go to our Harbor Freight plugin and see if it gives us a steady red light. Pause for effect. Okay, so our 5 minutes is up. I'm gonna kill that. Disconnect this, disconnect like so. We're gonna reinstall this one, and I'm gonna have to put this down for a second. Okay, so we are connected back to here, and we're gonna travel over to here, and you see now we have a steady red light on our battery charger trickler Hooyah from Harbor Freight. And now we'll let it charge for you know, however long it needs, and get her back on the road. So after letting the Himalayan charge on the Harbor Freight trickle charger for an undetermined amount of time, I actually stepped away to grab some coffee and got sidetracked doing other things. Here is what we wanted to see. And not only that, all right. So if you guys and girls have managed to stick through this video, I appreciate your time watching. Always try to give a takeaway from a bad situation, you know, try to come with a positive out of a negative. And the positive is that there's an easy way to take care of your motorcycle batteries with an easy solution. But the more easier solution would be just to keep this on a trickler, and I would not have run into that problem. Both of these bikes have lithium ion batteries in them. So actually, I take that back. I don't think the T-Dub does yet, but I know this one does. The Himalayan does. This one, old Bumblebee here, she's been on a trickler for a while. So I wasn't too worried about that one. Joel was telling me he had recently plugged this in, but it was giving me the red light. The takeaway, I should have put it on the trickler sooner to let it die out. So another takeaway is, if you guys and girls are into the motorcycle scene and like to add accessories like a USB or a heater, or I'm sorry, heated grips, not a heater, but heated grips, anything electrical that's aftermarket from, you know, your bike, the minute you start doing that, this is my opinion, okay? So don't have kittens, but in my opinion, the absolute second you add something to your bike, car, scooter, whatever, you are running the risk of doing, I don't want to say damage, but you know, you're compromising the system. And I'm pretty sure that there is some type of some type of issue with these things. I'm sorry, this is just a USB. I'm sorry. It's this. There's an issue with this that puts a parasitic drain on the battery, and so it's just something to keep in mind. When we bought the bike, the gentleman we got it from, he had installed that. Not that I wouldn't have. I'm not against it. I'm not against those kind of upgrades or mods, but just be aware when you start adding stuff to it, you are, like I said, compromising the bike and then the way it functions. And on a happy note, even though she's looking rather unused right now, but we're gonna get her out. We're gonna get her out on the trails here in a bit. But there she is, and she's fired up and ready to go. Just need to do some pre-ride maintenance on it, and yeah, we'll try to get both of them some good quality footage here in a little bit. So something else to keep in mind for this trick. Even though I am, willing to put the Vault Explorer reputation on the line, that this does work on, this battery trick works, I do not know that it works on a car. I do know that it does work on motorcycle batteries and scooter batteries, which like I said, I have done in the past. So that's that. So don't go and try and do it to your car and expect the same results. Having the same battery issues with the Excursion right now, and we're getting her up and running. But right now I've got it on the battery tender, and we got 2 batteries to contend with in there. And I've got a trick that I'm going to try on this one, doing a battery refresh. So I'm going to end the video here. I appreciate everybody who has watched, liked, and subscribed in the past. Our numbers jumped up in the last couple months by about 10, I think. And I'm a caveman. I am easily amused and easily satisfied, and when I see 1 subscription, I think it's rockstar status. So I appreciate all you guys and girls out there subscribing to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. We love to answer them all. And yeah, I'll leave it there. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. All right.